Would you like to know the secret to happiness? Wouldn't we all? Well, happiness experts and psychologists tell us that the secret is being present, being aware of what is happening in this moment. That's right. All we have to do is pay attention. So here we go. Right now, I want you to take out a pen and paper and write down, what are you aware of right now in this moment? What is in your current awareness, in your environment, and in your body? Write down 5 things that you are aware of in this moment, things that are not your thoughts about the past or the future. They have to be things that are current for you right now. Take some time to really notice. And then write down what sensations you notice in your body right now. In your body, pay attention. Do you notice any tingling? Do you notice heaviness, hunger, excitement, emotions? Write it all down. Be really aware of your body. What you are doing is you are being mindful. Now, people shy away from the words mindfulness, meditation, and awareness, and they're all terms that mean the same thing. Mindfulness, by definition, is the quality or state of being conscious or aware of something. It's also the mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings, thoughts, bodily sensations, and it's used as a therapeutic technique. Now, why should we care about mindfulness? Here's some thoughts to think about. For 5,000 years, humans have known what scientists have recently discovered about mindfulness, which is that the body heals itself when we're present with the body. Ignoring your body's symptoms is like ignoring an infant. The needs won't go away, nor will the cries. Just like an infant, your body sometimes needs your undivided attention, awareness, or mindfulness. You might want to know, how do you do it? And the answer is simple. However you want to do it. There's no right or wrong way to be present and aware. Here are examples of people being really present. Everyone in these photos is being mindful of their body, whether they're jumping out of an airplane, surfing on the ocean, standing on their head, or just feeling the rain, or hiking up a mountain. You have to be present in order to do most of these activities. And there are many things that you can do that you enjoy that'll make you mindful and aware of your body. Practicing mindfulness and meditation, it doesn't mean you have to sit in a specific pose and hold still and focus on your breathing, although that does really work, and you're welcome to do it that way as well. If you want to try the traditional meditation, just sit or lie in a comfortable position, focus on your breath, or you can focus on other sensations in your body, but breath is a great one. Allow all of your thoughts to become quiet and let them go while you keep bringing your attention back to your breath. Just watch your mind as it quietly just gets a little more soft and the thoughts come and go and get less and less while you focus on your breath and you're aware of your breath. You can start with doing this for just 5 minutes or 10 minutes at a time, and eventually you'll realize how wonderful it feels to be present with the body. Now, what happens when you're being mindful? A, you're not distracted by random thoughts. You can feel your body and you can feel how wonderful and exciting life is. You get the sense of awareness of what's around you. You feel alive, and breathing becomes actually easier. It becomes deeper and calmer and more relaxed. You feel at ease and you feel calm. You're noticing, but you're also allowing what's happening around you. There isn't this resistance and tension in the body. Children are naturally good at getting in this state of just living in wonder at the world all around them. And the best news is, honestly, mindfulness feels wonderful. When we're really present, we can feel an amazing sensation of excitement and joy, especially if we're not in pain, right? Sometimes we're more aware of the present moment when we're sharing it with another person. And other times, we're most mindful when we're alone and in the vastness of our own space and mind. Some activities require us to be completely present. With some activities, there's no room for random thoughts like worrying about the bills. We have to be mindful. And those are activities we typically love to do. How can you be more mindful? You can focus your mind on your favorite task, or your body, or your breath, a sound, music, or even a person. Deepen your awareness so that you are immersed in what you're focused on, and everything else kind of disappears. And notice how your body's feeling during this experience. Notice the sensations and the feelings of exuberance or challenge or sweat or whatever's happening. Be really present with the body and allow the moment to unfold. Don't resist what's happening. When you're present, you want to be expansive and just allow what's happening to happen. Just be aware of it. Oh my gosh, look what's happening. I don't feel really good right now. Oh, this hurts when I'm doing this. Just be aware of it. Don't judge it. Be aware. Keep your mind and thoughts quiet for as long as you can, preferably an hour. And when I mean keep your mind and thoughts quiet, I mean don't think about the past. Don't think about the future. Think about what's happening right now and have all of your focus there. So here's some mindful breathing techniques. You can lie on your back in a comfortable position. If you prefer, sit up. Get in a position where you're really comfortable and you can relax for a long time. While you're in that position, pay attention to your breath. Pay attention to where you're breathing in. Are you breathing in through your chest? Are you breathing in through your belly? Really notice your breath. How fast are you breathing? Are you breathing out all the way? Release your breath completely. Empty your lungs so that you can take a nice, deep, slow breath. Relax your jaw and your tongue. Relax your jaw and tongue. That's really important. And it might take a few minutes after you've been up, moving around. Once you've laid down for a few minutes, it takes a few minutes, but then you can start to breathe really slowly. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Slightly pause. And if you need some extra relaxation at the beginning, you can push the air out your mouth, like you breathe in through your nose and push the air out your mouth for about 4 or 5 breaths. And that will also get a bunch of old air out of the lungs and cleanse your breath and get you ready for some slow, deep breathing. Now, continue doing this until you can count 20 deep, slow breaths without any interruption and without a lot of thoughts interrupting you. And that might take a while. This is a practice. This is like playing basketball. You're not going to be great the first day. You've got to be consistent and give yourself time to learn how to do mindful breathing. You can also try, there's a lot of breathing techniques you can try to help you focus on your breath. But if you do the 4-4-4-4 breathing technique, you just inhale for 4 seconds, a count of 4. Then you pause for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale for 4 seconds and pause again before you inhale. That makes you really focus on your breath and it will calm down your nervous system. Anything where there's different patterns you can do that feel good until you get into the habit of focusing on it specifically. I encourage you to try many of the other valuable techniques out there. You can't learn too many breathing techniques. Mindful breathing is the most healing of any kind of awareness. This is so true, and I really want to reiterate this. There are many ways to be present and mindful, but mindful breathing directs the nervous system to go into rest and renew so that you can heal your body. You can heal specific areas of your body and direct the healing. So here's what happened to me. Of course, as you know, I had a car accident when I was 15 years old. and I lived with neck pain every day from the age of 15 until I was 40. Now here is a picture of me at 40 at the top of a mountain in Park City riding my bike. But until then, my neck was in severe pain. Every day I had pain, and it got really bad at least once a week. Now one day I was having that severe pain, and I decided I'm going to meditate and try to make my neck feel better. So I laid down to meditate, and I tried to help my neck relax, and I got into, because I was regularly meditating then, so I got into a really deep state of relaxation. And once I was really deeply relaxed, then I just focused all my awareness on the painful spot in my neck for a while and pictured a white light around it. And suddenly, a bone just shifted in my neck. I felt the shift. I heard a little click, a pop, a click. And from that moment on, I promise you, I had no longer had daily neck pain. That pain that was right in the center, it's probably like C3 or C4, that pain is gone, and I never had that neck pain again. I've had, tight shoulders and my C1 and C2 go out, but that pain is gone. I healed that, and then I did another meditation where I healed my sinuses, I healed my wrists that were damaged in my car accident when I was 15, and I healed my hips, all through doing these really deep meditations and then focusing my energy on my body in a specific area. It really works to put mindfulness into the body. So let's look at mindfulness versus stress. Stress, it uses up your energy and all your resources. And during a migraine or prior to a migraine, if you're in stress, you're just going through all these resources, burning them up, and the nervous system is starting to get in a pattern of being all wigged out. It's not good. When we're mindful, it actually increases our energy, increases our ability to heal, increases our ability to take in oxygen, and it directs resources for healing. They're the complete opposite, stress versus mindfulness. Our lives get so busy that we tend to stay in a mode of stress a lot, and we tend to not be in mindfulness as much, just because of how life is right now and how busy the world is. We have to consciously make a decision to be in a restful state more often. Think of stress like a car speeding down a racetrack. The faster it goes, the more fuel it uses, and it's burning that up and burning that up. Living with constant stress is like you're running a race and burning up all of your fuel all the time. You have to do a lot more replenishing and a lot more fueling up to get the fuel you need. Signs of stress and low mindfulness are, if you're noticing any of these, you know you're in way too much stress and not enough mindfulness. And these are things like feeling anxious and worried, or feeling irritable and agitated and annoyed, argumentative, defensive. Those are signs of stress. Poor sleep is definitely a sign you have too much stress, often can be anyway. Low energy, waking up feeling tired, being self-critical and or judging and criticizing others, feeling uninspired, difficulty focusing, clenching your jaw muscles or grinding your teeth at night, and, of course, headaches and migraines, because they create the pattern in our central nervous system that we don't want. So what we do want is the ultimate mindfulness, which is done completely inside of you, deep inside of you, where you're aware of every subtle stirring within your heart, your body, and your soul. The more mindful we are, the more we will know what we should be aware of. Here are some other benefits of mindfulness. Long list, right? Feeling calm, peaceful, health, looking younger. This is proven. Doing meditation does make people look younger. Feeling euphoric, more aware in general, and having better focus, reduced pain, improved sleep, improved digestion, mental health, focus, brain function, immune function, less headaches, more resilient, more creative, mental clarity, lower heart rate, lower blood pressure, and many, many more. Mindfulness has so many benefits I can't believe they don't just teach this in school. It's so valuable. Now I need you to grab your pen and paper again. I want you to write down, how will you be more mindful this week? What are you going to do to be more mindful? And what mindful focused activities are you going to enjoy this week? How much time will you dedicate to being mindful every day? Will you commit to being mindful? Say yes or no. Say yes. That's the right answer. And will you let go of your mind's chatter and the pressure of always having to perform, thinking about the past, thinking about the future, and just focus in the moment? Write all this down. Take a minute. Pause the video if you need to, so that you can be sure and write all this down and enjoy those many, many benefits I just talked about of mindfulness. I want you to know life is meant to be full of joy. It's meant to be enjoyed. And the only way we can do that is to be aware of the moment and be aware of being alive. Say yes to life and be present.